is a thunderstorm right where I live. It's sort of subsiding a little, but some of the thunder has sounded pretty close by, and some of the lightning has been, wow, pretty intense. And it struck me, no pun intended there, that I've not done a video in a storm before. And of course, now that I'm recording, the storm seems to have subsided. But it got me thinking that actually there are lots of people in the world that struggle with anxiety, and have concerns about lots of things. I'm one of them. And for some people, storms, loud noises, intense, unpredictable weather situations, they can be a little distressing. So hopefully this sort of video will be quite good for just a bit of soft-spoken chillaxing. If there's a storm where you are right now, or similar, maybe you just want to chill out with me for a little bit, and we'll just have a little lo-fi style ASMR video. And I'm filming in a slightly different position than what I'm used to doing. Excuse me. I'm trying to go as softly spoken as possible, but what tends to happen with that is you end up sort of sounding a little bit hoarse, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, I really wish you all the best in your relaxing and in your chilling out, because it's okay to be nervous, it's okay to get anxious and afraid. It actually happens to everybody in some ways, and it can affect many of us in really quite stressful ways. And we live in a world these days when there's just so much stress and so much anxiety that is just delivered to us on a plate that we didn't even want. Excuse me for a moment. One gulp away from the microphone. I found a feather. It's a feather pen or a feather quill. So I'm sitting currently at a desk, which is where I normally have the laptop and all sorts of equipment when I'm filming for my other videos. But I thought I'd just sit down today, sit in the very noisy wicker chair that moves, well, that makes a noise every time I move. Doesn't make as much noise as I was thinking it would do. Anyway, the point is, if you ever feel anxious, you mustn't think that you shouldn't feel anxious. It's completely normal. It's a very human reaction, and actually it's a reaction that shows that you just care a lot. And I repeat myself a lot from my personal attention positive video from a few months ago. I do apologise about my voice. The problem with my voice is it is quite a loud voice, especially in areas of my work that I do. So when I speak softly, sometimes it does this weird thing, especially when dehydrated. So just excuse me a moment. Water is everything. Anyway, it's not for me to say to you that you shouldn't be stressed out and anxious, because coming from me, that's a very silly thing to say. It's okay to feel these things. It's okay to talk about these things. There's way too much bottling up of emotions and stress, and a lot of just people not talking to each other, and a lot of just suffering in silence. I find thunderstorms quite exciting. They don't happen a lot where I live, and actually, when I was much younger, I'm doing the thing I always do when I refer back to the past. But when I was much younger, certain family members discouraged me from being close to windows in the house. So don't get close to windows when there's a thunderstorm, and turn off your electronic devices. Now, right now I am sitting directly opposite the window, and I've got a lot of electronic devices on, and I'm not rebelling, but I think the storm has subsided somewhat. But there are all these sorts of old wives' tales about thunderstorms. You shouldn't go out in them. You shouldn't go out with an umbrella. And you might then say, well, if I don't have an umbrella, I'll just get wet. Well, if you have a coat, it might be best to wear that. But yeah, don't have an umbrella out in the storm. Also, try not to open an umbrella indoors, because that's bad luck, or so they say. Yeah, so anyway, this is a bit of a silly ramble video, really. It's really just a filler, so I could see you guys again, and you could see me, because I've been very quiet recently, and ironically, the storm seems to have stopped. I was hoping to get some really cool thunder sounds and flashes of lightning, but never mind. Yeah, try not to worry, and try not to get concerned about things over which you have no control. And it's very easy for me to say that. I get anxious about all sorts of things, and I think that's human nature. But you can do it. You can work through your anxieties, but also don't worry about having anxieties. It's completely natural. I'm not a health professional, but I've been around, and I've experienced my fair share of things. So anyway, next time there's a thunderstorm, I'm actually going to record it and do a proper video for you. But essentially, you take care, and I hope that this was a bit of fun, bit of random rambling, and the algorithm sucks, so I figured if I just uploaded a load of videos, doesn't matter what topic they are, maybe that will work. Who knows? Who knows what the YouTube gods are thinking?